My name is Matthew Rodriguez, and I'm telling a story about St. Paul. Most people don't understand what St. Paul is telling in his stories because of the words he uses and how he uses each word. When St. Paul tells a story, people misunderstand it and don't get what his point is. He has a different way of telling stories. He's very intelligent, St. Paul, and uses words that people don't understand or they're not in their dictionary. St. Paul had a very amazing teacher to show him a good education. He learned Jewish traditions and also learned Jewish interpretations of their scriptures. St. Paul had a very good education. He went to a very good school with the top English teacher. He learned with the top teacher in the school. He was just really, really smart. St. Paul was a Pharisee, believing in different religions, faiths. He gave his all to Judaism and then dedicated his all to Christ. So St. Paul transitioned from being a Pharisee to being a Christian. Paul founded a lot of churches and built a lot of Christian community. One of the churches Paul founded was Galatia. All Paul's letters were written really well with occasions that have happened. He explained every part of it and didn't leave nothing out. When St. Paul's telling a story, he gives a lot of depth to each story and doesn't leave nothing out. And St. Paul helped build communities and made the Christianity really strong because of it. Paul knew that he got chosen not because of his looks and not because of his personality, but because he understood God's words and made amazing stories through God's understanding. St. Paul's message was for people to all experience salvation in their own lives. These stories that Paul wrote are different, but getting to know his background in life makes us understand what he is trying to say now. Paul is a very different person compared to other writers, and he gives a different understanding. And if you really get to know him, his background and where he came from, you'll understand what he's trying to say through God's words.